What's up, everybody? I'm here at Outbreak, and I'm speaking with the guys in Split Chain. How are you?
Yeah, good, man. Yeah. Living the dream, I think.
Yeah. We've only just woke up recently,
so
I've only been waking up.
I've been up for about an hour as well, so we're all catching up, I think. Yeah. So how are you feeling about being a part of this year's Outbreak Festival lineup?
Honestly, like, we're still processing it.
Yeah.
It's really weird. It's like...
Because we came last year as, like, just fans.
Yeah.
And then we only started the band literally, a month before Outbreak or something.
A
couple months before last Outbreak. So, like, going to the festival just as straight up fans, then doing it next year, just mad.
Yeah.
It's like a dream festival to do.
Yeah.
We were just saying it feels a bit like Truman Showy, where it's like it's just this huge massive joke, and everyone's gonna fucking just rip it out from literally. But no, we're genuinely really stoked, very excited for it, man.
Is there anyone you're looking forward to catching yourself this weekend?
I want to see Basement really bad.
Basement, yeah.
Balancing composure.
Cool. Oh, I think they got to move to tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
morning,
yeah.
So, yeah. Brighten up.
I thought because I saw the notification, I thought it was 11:50 today.
Right.
And I was like, no, we got to do these things. I was gutted, but then it's like it's on Sunday. It's like, cool.
You can chill now.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of festivals, I mean, you played Download as well a few weeks ago, which, and I imagine that was another festival where you've been plenty of times as punters yourself, and then you're on the stage.
I haven't been to Download before.
Oh, shame.
I think I'm the only one, or me and Ollie. I think you, Jake, and Aaron definitely have. Yeah. So it was my first time, and it was just insane.
Yeah.
And obviously these guys, like, for years, always gone to it, and then they were like, "Oh my god, we're playing it."
Yeah.
So
that was it was really surreal. There was definitely a couple moments on stage where I had to sort of sit there, between songs, I pinch myself just to make sure I wasn't like asleep or something. I was gonna wake up. So it was really, really surreal, but it's really cool, man.
Must have been that way, for quite a few opportunities for you, because like you said, you're a baby band recently, like really, but you're getting all these great opportunities coming your way and stuff like that. It just seems to never end for you guys.
I think the one that shook me the most was the Super Evan tour.
Right.
Being a fan of that band, pretty much my favourite band for years, and then the offer came through, and it's like, oh my god. It's like going on tour with your favourite band is that's everyone's dream. It's it's actually happened.
Yeah.
And they were so nice. The shows were absolutely amazing, and that was the one.
Yeah. That's the thing. If you have all these bands that you look up to and stuff like that, and then when you get tour opportunities like that, I bet you're just thinking in your mind I really hope they're not dickheads.
So it's one of those things where it's everyone says not to meet your heroes.
Yeah.
And then I mean, in our instance, so far it's worked out perfectly great.
Everyone is so nice.
Yeah.
That's not a phrase.
Well, yes, saying that you're a baby band, formed not too long ago, as you said. How did Split Chain come to be? How did that even happen?
We were making we were making meatball sandwiches at home, and we were bored and said, "Oh, should we write a song like Super Evan?" Yeah. So we wrote one song, and then it was like, "Oh, that's actually quite good."
Yeah.
And then in the end, we didn't actually like that song.
Yeah.
But then we wrote two more, and we were like, "Oh, that's actually kind of good."
Yeah.
So then we
basically decided. So we wrote the two songs, kind of out of nowhere. And then we were like, fuck it, we've got some time to kill. Should we just go to the studio? Let's get some guys together, some of our mates, form a band, and then just go to the studio and just have some fun with it. Cool. Maybe take one last proper punt at music, generally.
And we got the masters back on I think it was January last 2023. Yeah, was that last year? Yeah. And then it was we really like these songs actually. It's let's
that's always good, isn't it, when you like the songs?
Yeah, it's let's actually do it. So then it was we'll get a band name, we'll do all this, and it was and then it was all it's very DIY, we've always just done all the music videos, everything is all us. So it's always been just our little thing that we like to do, and then it's just something happened, and then now we're
cool. I don't know what we did, but I'll take it. I'm not going to question it.
So we can thank it all to Meatballs. That's why you're here.
And Philly cheesesteaks as well. I think we wrote some good tunes with those.
And I think you've been working. Is it with Kel Pinchin at the Ranch? You've been working on the songs. Yeah. What's it like working with him?
He is.
He's a gem. He's a sweetheart.
He's so funny. And it's just, like, he's like a friend before, like a colleague, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
So like, we've known him for a few years beforehand. So it's just like, we just go out to hang out, and then, you know, the songs are like the extra thing. I think that's why the working relationship's so good. It's because we, you know, we're friends as well as going there to work with him. So
there's a lot of trust on both ends as well. We trust him to know what he's doing. He trusts us to be able to actually play the songs and track them. So, but he's a sweetheart, isn't he? He's a really good guy.
Like, we'll go through the mixes, and we don't say to him, this is how we want this. It's just like, we done the recording, sweet, and then in a few weeks, it'll be like, here's your mix, and it's like, well, it's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, like,
nice and easy.
Yeah, zero fun. We're pretty easy going, didn't we? So, fuck it.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, if it sounds good to us, we're like,
just
why
wing
not?
it and hope for the best.
Yeah,
it's going well so far, so,
Just blagging it.
Yeah. Well, I guess people would kind of coin you as like this, I don't know, like new grunge kind of style, which has kind of been getting popularized lately. Anyway, you've got like bands like Mood Ring, Bleed, Post Profit, Black Coast, all that kind of stuff.
Bleed is so sick.
What do you like think about that scene and like why it's growing? Why do you think it's becoming popular? Because to me, it kind of seems like it's a throwback to an old sound, but you're kind of freshening it up.
Yeah, I think
that's literally it.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I think you see it as like, you know, music almost like fashion. You know, it comes back, and I think maybe it's just the time for like the early 2000s new metal, grungy, that kind of whole thing. I think that's coming back, and then people are starting to kind of just put all those worlds together and make like this kind of, you know, new metal, shoegaze, grungy kind of just thing together. And people seem to dig it. So.
I think it's people pull in just inspiration from their childhoods as well.
Yeah.
Like visual, musically, you know, a big part of our stuff is, you know, PlayStations and wrestling and skating and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We grew up on, and we just are putting it back out into the world in our way.
Yeah.
So I think it's like a generational thing where all of these bands, including us, are probably similar ages. I can't speak for them, but I think a lot of it's like it's just nostalgia, and it's just nice to look back on and do something with it all.
Yeah, I guess that's why you're also a big fan of the big box TVs as well. Yeah.
That's all on him. Carrying those things is a fucking nightmare, man.
I know. Yeah, you just get it as soon as you even just like turn one on, you just get instant flashbacks. It's just instant nostalgia, and it's like it's such a nice feeling. And I think people are always trying to find that, and it's like, well, same for us, you know, we're always trying to find that. And it's just a nice feeling, so go back to it.
Yeah, well, the way everything is at the minute, it's just nice to kind of retreat into a nice little, you know, just retreat into those memories of good times. No worries, no bullshit. You just chill.
An easier life. Sit home, play on Tony Hawk's or something like that.
Right. Fable. Sick. Fable sick.
I used to have one of those big TVs in uni, and it was one of the biggest ones. Like, obviously you've got a flat screen now, and you can put it right next to the wall, but you know, because they've got this huge like backs, it's like that much of the room is gone, and we had to hold it up on like because it was so big and heavy, we had to hold it up on bricks. So student lifestyle as well. So looking to the future, you've got support slot with Boston Manor as well coming up, and then you also, I think, you headline a stage at No Play Festival, which is also going to be incredible. How are you feeling about that?
That's a sick lineup. Like, when we saw See You Space Cowboy on, I was like, this is going to be fucking insane. And then they said, the offers to headline the second stage, like, this is our first like headline slot, I guess, at a festival. And it's nerve-wracking, but
you can't say no though. You can't say no.
You can't say no. And just I think the lineup's really good, and it also, there's a lot of like our friends within, you know, this scene that kind of is popping off. So it's like, it's nice to be able to do something which is a bit nerve-wracking, doing a headline, but knowing that like our friends are going to be there as well. Yeah.
It's nice to share the stage with friends as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're all in it together. We'll have a laugh. Fuck it. Like, just have some fun with it, innit? Like, fucking see what happens.
Well, obviously all these opportunities are coming, you know, mostly part to how good the songs are, and you know, songs are popping off. Are these leading up to something a bit more, I guess, bigger and solid, like an EP or an album? What's going on in terms of new music?
So So it's been singles at the moment, because obviously, like you said, we are a brand new band. We're still finding what we want to do, which is, singles are a great way to do that. And it's, we've done the heavier stuff, we've done like the lighter stuff, and we're just kind of figuring it out.
Yeah.
And then hopefully the next thing is an album.
Yeah, so
that's the plan.
Yeah. It is going to be happening, but as and when, gotta wait and see. I don't know how
ready.
much. Yeah, I don't know how much we can say, but there are plans.
Right.
Plans for it, so it will happen.
Cool. And what other plans have you got for 2024 so far?
We've got 2,000 Trees.
Yeah.
Yep.
A couple weeks time.
Yeah, we're going. Oh, we are back in the studio to do, I think, 1 or 2 songs. So if that goes well, then we'll have a couple more out at some point this year. What else we got?
Got Burn It Down.
Burn It Down Festival in
August,
Torquay.
really sick.
Oh, I'm stoked for that.
It's
like
fun.
on the Torquay seafront. It's going to be all beach vibes. It's going to be nice.
If the weather's good.
Hopefully. Hopefully the weather's good. And then No Play Fest, and then the Boston Manor Run.
Potential EU something going on then.
Maybe go back to the EU.
But we're waiting
And
to hear
then
back.
it's album, I think.
Yeah,
Awesome.
November time.
Yeah.
It's full locked in studio, so.
A busy year, basically. Yeah.
I
And
don't.
then next year, it's just going to be even more busy.
Yeah. That's the goal. You have to top up 2024.
There's things, I don't think we can say them yet, but like, it's already been like, oh my God, our calendar is instantly full. Like, whereas always like a year in advance now, and it's just insane.
Yeah, I was trying to book a holiday with my girlfriend the other day.
No chance.
It's going to be a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. That's all good for the band, though, isn't it? So,
Oh my God,
Yeah. Wouldn't change it at all.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Really, really grateful. I think the crazy thing is the speed that everything's happening at is just like, it doesn't really allow you time to process what's going on.
We can't keep up with.
So it's like one. There's like boom, 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 boom. It's like, it's even being here now. It's only just kind of hit me that holy shit, we're playing tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it was like, we have the outbreak, and we get the email and like, here's the announcement, blah blah blah. It's like, oh yeah, really stoked. And it's like, oh, and then after that you got this tour, and then it's like, oh, you kind of just put it back of your head, and it's like, oh shit, we're here.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh fuck, okay, cool.
Well, I think that's good that you're living in the moment, right? Not worrying too much about the future.
Yeah.
Or you're just taking it as it comes.
It's like a mix.
Yeah.
There's a degree of worry, but like.
I think we have to worry because we need to put it in the calendar.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's in there now.
Now we can chill.
Yeah. Until that happens.
Yeah, and then we're like, fuck. On stage tomorrow, like shivering, like holy fucking shit.
I brought my guitar. Everything is like, because again, we're still learning. I feel like everything's so last minute with us because it comes to the point. It's like, this is you got this thing booked, or you got this thing to do, and we're like, cool. And then we get to, it's like, oh shit, we got to actually prepare for it, and it's like everything just is last minute because we are still learning.
We booked the van for this and the remaining gel dates like 2 days ago or something, so it's like just winging it and seeing what happens. Like,
that seems to be the ethos, I think, from you guys. Wing it for the Bears.
No idea what's going on, and we're just like, sure.
Just roll with the punches, basically. Like, sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate talking to you.
Appreciate
Any final words before I let you go? Anything you want to say?
Just come check it. Oh no, this will be out after.
It'll be out after, unfortunately.
Listen to good music. Support your scene and support small bands because it's listen to local bands and small bands because without that we'd be fucking nowhere.
Support your mates.
Support your mates.
Yeah.